Ajay Alok, let me begin with you. We've heard what has happened as far as this OBC, quota list reservation storm is concerned. The BJP has made its view very clear, but the opposition maintains that, see, there are state commissions. Plus, there are independent judicial commissions that have from time to time argued that many Muslims deserve the OBC quota or reservation because they are as backward. How do you respond to that before I get particularly to the Bengal issue?
See, Muslim who deserves the OBC issue on the basis of their social backwardness, there are already in the list. But on the name of Muslims, if you start including every Muslim, eat into this OBC pie, where will Hindu OBC will go? This has already happened in Bengal. High Court has slammed that. This has already happened in Karnataka. They tried doing it in Andhra, Telangana. Now they are speaking in terms of changing the constitution and get all the Muslims under one fold, like what Lalu Yadav said, that every Muslim should get reservation. This is absurd. You cannot run this country on basis of your whims and fancies. I mean, this is the heights of appeasement policy.
But why is the BJP waking up?
And this is complete encroachment.
A complete encroachment, I understand. Sorry, finish your point. Finish your point.
The National Commission for Backward, since it came into existence, it started looking into all the things, all the parameters. And Hansraj Ahir, like what you mentioned, he said it earlier also, that this is happening in Bengal, this is happening elsewhere. So we have to look into the facts and figures. You're actually doing a dacoity in the OBC's name. And you're taking Hindu OBC's rights away. I mean, who gives you this right? Just by merely being a government, you cannot do anything. You have to be under the frame of constitution. I mean, now there is a talks that we are 36, 37 or 38 castes they are going to be delisted. Now imagine Rohingya, who's not supposed to get a citizenship, he is getting reservation in this country.
But can I ask you, why is the BJP waking up only now? In some of these states, for example, maybe not Kerala, maybe not Tamil Nadu, maybe not West Bengal, where there are even religious quotas, for example, but in other states like Karnataka, you've been in power. Why is the BJP waking up only now, when you didn't really do much when you were in power in Karnataka, for example?
No, when we were in the power in Karnataka, we scrapped the reservation, 4% reservation.
No, you did it only. You did it only weeks before the elections were due, and that also was taken back.
How do you pronounce, Shivani? How do you pronounce the elections in this country? Every year, every 6-8 months, we have elections. With the state election, and now it's the general election going on. Central Commission for OBC is working for the last 2 years, and they have been dwelling on the facts that which all states comes under this category, and they are accordingly taking the action. Now it's not only the Central OBC Commission, now the High Court is taking action.
Yeah. No, that is the point. And there is a certain indictment in what the High Court itself had said. We should in fact play out what the High Court had said while indicting the state government and its policy. Garga Chatterjee, the High Court is on record to say, while scrapping not just Section 16 of the West Bengal Backward Classes Act, but also the recognition to as many as 77 categories, that it seemed like they were added purely on the basis of the religious criteria, that vote bank was what the government had in mind. It's an affront to the Muslim community itself that 75 of those categories were of the Muslim community. Virtually all of the Muslim community was added as an OBC. That's an affront to the Muslim community itself. Garga Chatterjee.
So who you said it seems, who does it seem to? Who is this person who is seeming?
This is what the High Court has said in its order while scrapping the OBC categories.
It seems that all the Muslims have been added. High Court has not said anything like this. No.
The Muslims have one second. High Court has said that it's an affront to the Muslim community that so many of their castes have been added as OBCs.
Exactly. So peace be, when you quote, you also remember where the quotation ends. We read the judgment.
Yes, so
anyways,
please, and go on.
Yes. So first of all, I welcome the fact that there are many false OBC certificates in West Bengal. Okay, this has been now documented. huge number of fake caste certificates have been used by criminals from UP and Bihar to get into West Bengal quota jobs of BSF, CRPF, CISF. And that is under investigation. Also in the PIL in Kolkata High Court also. Same thing. Okay. So there is some problem with the caste certificate giving system in West Bengal. That's one part of the story. It is actually quite a national security issue, this thing. Because if people with fake certificates, criminals from UP and Bihar, will be serving in BSF and CISF and ITBP, etc., it's very dangerous for us people. That being said, this is when you want to make it a Hindu-Muslim issue, or whoever wants to make it. First of all, let me tell you, all Muslims living in Bengal are not inside this list. First of all, that is false, that claim. Urdu Muslims are not here. All these who people came from UP, Bihar, they are not sons of the soil of Bengal. They are immigrants. And as you will know, you have to prove for any such certificate your Bhumiputro or son of the soil status from 1950. So these people who are coming in, be they Hindus, be they Muslims from UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, etc., where there is no work, they are coming to Bengal, but they are not included in they are not eligible to get any OBC certificate. They might be OBC or whatever in their home state.
No, but that's not the point I'm discussing, Garga. You're focusing too much on state lines.
I am coming to the factual points. You said as if all Muslims in Bengal have been given OBC status. I'm saying you made a false claim. That's
no,
what
I'm not saying that. The court said religion seems to be the sole criterion. The selection of 77 classes of Muslims as backward is an affront to the Muslim community as a whole.
I think you are deliberately mishearing. In your narrative, you said as if all
Forget
Muslims
my narrative. I'm more concerned with how are you justifying the fact that 77 Muslim castes were added to the OBC list in West Bengal over the last 10 years or so that have been now scrapped by the High Court.
I will tell you why I will not forget the narrative, because the audience has heard it, so it's a rebuttal. Otherwise, you would not have said that false thing. No,
I did not say a false thing. I have quoted directly what the court has said.
Be gentle enough to say yes. You might have said a false thing. We are all human.
No, I haven't said a false thing. I'm not going to be gentle for your liking. Thank you very much. Let me go ahead to George Kurian as well. George Kurian, the